Hey Magic fans, and welcome to the Let's Talk Magic podcast game day preview. We are talking game day number 75 for the Orlando Magic, and tonight the Portland Trail Blazers close the homestand for Orlando, where we remain unbeaten in the Kia Centre to sub 500 teams, 16-0 this season. Venue is the Kia Centre, Orlando. The tip time is back to a midnight tip in the UK, 7 p.m. in Orlando. We are back to that 5 hours time difference, unfortunately. So to watch live or on demand in the UK, you are going to need an active NBA League Pass subscription. Going to talk about the Magic stats first of all this season. So far, we are 43 and 31 record. We won our last game and are 6-4 in the last 10 played. Home record officially is 26 and 12. On home court itself, it is 26 and 11 in the Kia Centre. We now stand a solid 5th in the East, but we are going to come and talk about that an awful lot more at the end here. Points per game, we are scoring 110.5, conceding 108.3, a much improved figure there. And offensively, we rate at the 23rd figure in the NBA, and defensively, second. We are top two, holding firm there. The Magic have on 21 occasions this season held their opponents to under 100 points, and we have won 18 of those games. And again, the stat about leading going into the final quarter, 36-1 when we do that this season. Last time out, we played the Memphis Grizzlies, and honestly, the Magic gave them the fans a stress-free night. Recorded a blowout home court victory, 88-118 over the Memphis Grizzlies on Saturday night. The Magic shot the ball with some good degree of accuracy. 22 of 44 attempts from the three-point range were made. Cole Anthony, he hit 5 triples. Wendell Carter Jr., Jalen Suggs, Caleb Houston and Joe Ingles all knocked down 3 each. Scoring was a team effort. 7 Orlando players in double figures. Wendell Carter Jr., he led the scoring with a double-double of 15 points and 13 rebounds. Jalen Suggs, Cole Anthony, each had 15 points apiece. Paolo Banchero, he finished with 13 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 blocks. Franz Wagner, 13 points. Markelle Fultz, 12 points. Joe Ingles, 11 points. Starting lineup was Jalen Suggs, Caleb Houston, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr. From the bench, everybody that was available. Cole Anthony, Markelle Fultz, Anthony Black, Joe Ingles, Mo Wagner, Chuma KK, Admiral Schofield, and Goga Bitadze. Excuse me. So the Magic for tonight have a clean bill of health for this game. Both Jonathan Isaac and Gary Harris being available again, having been rested on the second night of a back-to-back. Jet Howard, he has been upgraded to available, having been assigned to the G League. Trevelyan Queen, Kevon Harris are both also listed as available. With Gary Harris being available, likely that Coach Mosley inserts him back into that starting unit, and if Orlando can put this to bed early, we should see appearances from some of the less used end of the bench guys. Excuse me, I'm through this now. Okay, the Portland Trail Blazers, very poor season record, 19 and 55. They have lost 9 straight and are standing at 14th in the West, scoring 107.2 points per game, conceding 116.2. You can see where the problem is. Even so, their offensive rating is 29th and their defensive rating is 23rd. They really are having struggles. On the season, Portland have an 8 and 28 road record. Simply put, the Trailblazers haven't been good this season, and their field goal percentage is next to the worst in the NBA at just a shade over 44%. They turn the ball over at a rate that is in the bottom 3. They are last in assists, 2-point percentage, and defensive rebounds, among several other categories in which they are league's worst. Of note though, Portland are effective on the offensive glass, leading to a high rate of second chance points. I'm going to say they're leaders, but there are missing and outs on both of these guys. Anthony Simons, Jeremy Grant, team leaders. Simons is 22.6 points per game, 5.5 assists. Grant, he provides 21 points. Additional scoring threat does come in the form of DeAndre Ayton, Shaden Sharp, rookie, Scoot Henderson and Delano Banton. Last time out for the Portland Trailblazers, they took an embarrassing road thrashing Friday night, 82 to 142 to the Miami Heat, a 60-point loss, which is the third largest in Trailblazers history, only topped twice by two 62-point routes. One was against OKC this year on January the 11th, and the other was significantly further back in Indiana, February the 27th, 1998. Scoot Henderson, he scored 20 points in that game for the Trailblazers, along with 6 assists and 6 rebounds. DeAndre Ayton, he returned after a 4-game absence, left elbow tendonitis, and he finished with 18 points and 8 rebounds. Delano Banton, he led the bench with 12 points. Starting 5, there's not a lot of these guys that we're actually going to know the names of. Scoot Henderson, DeAndre Ayton, Chris Murray, Jabari Walker and Rayan Rupert were the guys that came as the starting 5. And off the bench, amongst others, were Delano Banton and Matisse Thybulle. They have significant problems, and that continues again tonight. Portland are hurt, and it does affect core players. Anthony Simons, Malcolm Brogdon, Robert Williams III, Shaden Sharp, Matisse Thybulle and Tumani Kamara are all out. Jeremy Grant and Justin Minaya are both day-to-day and listed as doubtful. Moses Brown and Ashton Hagans are not listed, having been inactive in Miami. So Trailblazers coach Chauncey Billups is likely to use that same starting 5 if Jeremy Grant is not available to go. Head-to-head with the Portland Trailblazers. 68 regular season games played, and the score stands at 28-40 to Portland. The opening meeting this season, game day 2, it's a long while back now, October the 27th. That was a hard-fought road win for the Magic, 102-97. The Magic did show composure in the final quarter as Portland came back from 13 down to within 5 points. Had Orlando, and this is a familiar story, hit more than their 65.6% from the free throw line. We had 32 attempts in that game. Victory would have been a comfortable margin. From February 2017 to January 2022, Portland had won 10 meetings straight, but for the last 2 seasons, each team has won on the road, splitting the series 1-1. Last 2 seasons has seen each game decided by a margin of just 3 points. So they have been close games. Let's hope tonight isn't one of them. And coming to that, our final thought is simply this. Orlando need to take care of business and beat what is in front of them. You cannot allow yourself to play to their level or play to the opponent's record. You can't have kindness, I suppose is the word, in sport. You have to be ruthless and you have to beat what is in front of you, and tonight is a prime example of that for Orlando. Home court is within grasp for the playoffs. Remember, our record is 43-31. Orlando are chasing Cleveland, who are back in third with a 45-30 record, and the New York Knicks in fourth, 44-30. On our tails are the Pacers in sixth, 42-33 record. They are getting closer. The Magic are 2 wins clear of Miami, who are in 7th at 41-33, and 3 wins clear of Philadelphia in 8th at 40-35. Orlando have to take care of business tonight. This is a game that they need to win. I don't believe in saying must wins, but yeah, this is a must win. Finish this home court stand with a great win before we head out to some what would be classed as more difficult games. I don't like saying that either. So anyway, if you've enjoyed this preview, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It does help us do what we do. We do appreciate your comments. We love to hear from you. Share it, like it, do whatever you do. We appreciate you all. But more importantly, let's go Magic. Let's get that W.